Hey, it's me, Vana. It's Vana. Welcome back to Vana Vitriolic. Yeah, it's weird to call myself Vivi and Vana, man. That's the name of the channel for reasons to keep this channel exclusive to the people that are on the Patreon. But it is weird. Maybe I'll just call myself, GV. Oh my gosh, the people scouring the internet. Any mention of GV? There it is. I found the channel locked in. Anyways, hey, it's me, GV, and welcome to, or Vana. I mean, yeah, I used to call myself Vana back in the day. Welcome to LA Noire. I think we're in the middle of a conversation, so we'll let that play out.
Any idea who Rojas was talking about?
The gringo who runs the operation? Could be anybody. You don't expect those morons to be running the show, do you? You ask Rojas how much a silver dollar is worth, he'd probably say 50 cents.
Yeah, so welcome back to LA Noire, episode 22, ladies and gentlemen. We're in the middle of the Reefa Madness case, which I believe is DLC. It definitely feels a little bit different in terms of, like, mechanics and secret doors and stuff, although that was in the base game as well, I suppose. The movie audition or props area with the secret room, of course. Anyways, yeah, really interesting. I keep wanting to say quest, but really interesting case where there is a soup can operation where they're putting marijuana in, coming up from Tijuana, I guess, and then distributing it around here in the Los Angeles area. So currently we're investigating 20th Century, which I don't even know what that place is. I think it's, I don't know if we know what it is just yet, but they're getting a lot of shipments, I believe, of the soup cans. So we'll see what, oh, that's right, 20th Century Market.
Sit tight. Let's take a look at what's going on.
The 20th Century Market, the highest standard in quality. Huge savings all day.
Either these customers are serious soup lovers, or I think we found our middleman.
Car 11 King to KGPL.
Car 11 King, go ahead.
I'm requesting assistance in a B-Wagon at 20th Century Markets, 1558 North Highland. Numerous narcotic suspects. Code 2 only, no sirens.
11K, roger.
Okay. Cavalry should be here any minute.
LAPD, nobody move!
I'll take my chances.
Fair enough. Apprehend grocery clerk. Okay, now this game usually makes you run for a while. Although right here, we should be able to, like, yeah, I was going to say, we should be able to spam A. Yeah, tackle that guy instantly. Okay, he didn't get far at all compared to the other suspects.
Whatever you're carrying, hand it over.
Marijuana!
I'd say he's got about half a can left. I guess that makes me a pessimist.
That's a funny line.
You can't take me in.
Take you in? Be glad he didn't shoot you. I wouldn't have chased you. If it was up to me, you'd be talking out of a hole in the back of your head.
I want information.
Senor, I would like to help you, but I got a family in Mexico I have to provide for. And my compadres are very unreasonable.
Your compadres? Turn out your pockets.
Another silver
We need to
dollar.
run down these silver dollars.
Shouldn't you be working?
I need to make a deal. I need guarantees.
You have identification?
Sanchez Erto, Mexican, Tijuana address.
Erto Quintilio, Sanchez Boulevard Diaz. So this is a, yeah, this is like a Mexican ID, I suppose. Sexo, 1910. Nothing with the money, it seems.
Here's the deal, Erto. You give me information, and I won't give you to immigration.
Okay, knowledge of EJ, who was the person picking up the shipments or something like that. It's been a while.
Give me EJ, the driver bringing in the shipments, or I'll make you for it.
I run the shop. That's all I do.
I don't believe you. Yeah, that's a definite doubt. I don't think we have anything to, catch him on a lie for that.
Start talking, Airto. I want the names of everyone involved.
What difference does it make what I tell you? I'm still going to jail, no?
How is that? What? Was it because of the weed that we found in his pocket? Airto's... Oh, I guess it was the silver dollar. Dang, okay. Yeah, that was a little tricky. All right, Parnell's soup shipments.
Tell me about the soup cans.
The soup is very popular, as you can see.
Okay, that's definitely a doubt at least. I mean, I don't think we can catch him on a lie there.
It's real funny, wise guy. You want to try saying that again with no teeth?
I get a delivery at 7:30 every other day from the factory. Jorge organizes everything.
Juan and Jorge Cruz.
We know about Jorge and Juan. Juan is dead. Tell us how you know the Cruz boys.
Ernesto put together this thing. He brought in Juan, Juan brought in Jorge.
Ernesto knew this thing. He brought in Juan. Juan brought in Jorge. Sounds like he's telling the truth there.
Continue.
I was already here. Ernesto knows I'm illegal, so he threatened to report me if I didn't help. And the money is good. The gringos and the gringas, they love the reefer. And I didn't want to have to leave and start again in San Francisco.
You're breaking my heart.
You're under arrest, Airto. I'll speak to the DA and see if he will agree to not seize your assets or deport you. That's the best I can do. You've got this one chance to cooperate, Airto. Give me your delivery boys, or you'll do every year that we were saving for them.
All right. There's a shipment coming in tonight to the soup factory. Parnell's soup factory, 1 a.m. Ernesto will be there.
We should get some backup and stake out the cannery tonight.
I'm assuming Ernesto is EJ, right? Because I don't know who J is or what the J means, but Ernesto J something. 10 o'clock p.m. Man, we're early. We're like 3 hours until the shipment.
Freddie said they were moving 50 pounds a week. That's a lot of soup cans.
I think this is an interstate operation. Moving dope around the country to selected grasshoppers. Local weed gets distributed in the usual way, through Pachuco street punks.
Someone must know something about this drug baron character.
Here they come. Let them unload the goods first.
Now?
Let's get them.
My God. Raid Parnell's soup factory.
You're paying for every last scratch.
All police vehicles are equipped with press A to open the trunk and retrieve a weapon. So we have a shotgun, it looks like. Press A to
All right,
open
move.
the trunk.
Move!
Use
Let's
L to
go.
select a weapon. Ooh. It's a Thompson, right? Yeah, I think the other one was a Browning in the last episode. This one's a Thompson, I do believe.
Everyone into position.
Got your back. LAPD, put your hands where we can see them.
Okay. Hold RB and use cover. Yep. That's one down. So many people in here. Oh my God. Okay, 2 down. Let's press B to reload. Let's storm them. 3 down.
Now!
Okay, 2 more upstairs. Let's go around this way. Remember the layout.
I think that's the last of them, Cole.
Detectives, found something here you probably want to see.
What is that, my good man? He's got the silver dollar in his hand over there. Let's check everything before that. Also, the silver dollars look like it's placed there by somebody, which is interesting.
Tijuana address. We should see what the federales have on him.
Okay, so that's EJ. Ernesto Cecilio. Wait, what? Oh. Nombres. Ernesto Cecilio. So I guess that's his middle, his first and middle, and then his last name is Juarez. So yeah, EJ. Okay. Nothing interesting, Colt? The Sea of Grass Premier United Artists? Not sure what that is. It's a theater show for something.
$1 per dead man. Doesn't seem like much for a human life.
Okay, I think that's everything, but yet
God
again...
damn. I think we found our stash, Cole. Take a look in these boxes.
Jesus.
At the very minimum, another 50 pounds.
Detectives, I think we got the guy. Does the name Cruz mean something to you?
It certainly does.
That is so much marijuana. Oh my god. Can you pick up your hat like in... Oh, you can. Oh, cool. I didn't think there was going to be a mechanic for that. Got our guy. So who is this? Because I thought the Cruzes we already killed in that first opening house firefight. There's another Cruz? I'm getting, as usual, there's so many names in this game. He's got something in his hand, too. He's got a roll of cash. Okay, let's start with the left arm, or his right arm. Nothing there. Let's check his head. Nope. Let's check his torso, his breast pocket.
Yet another silver dollar.
And then we still have that one name with the M that we never figured out what that was about too, right? There was that weird M name.
Must be $1,000 here.
Phelps, Earl, looks like quite a bloodbath. What was this all about?
Drugs and money. What else? Speaking of money, where did that roll go?
I picked it up for safekeeping. The department owes me 50.
Ray, I have another 2 coins for you.
Great. I've got something to show you. It's all set up on the table over here. There. Take a look at these coins you've been collecting.
There are letters cut into each coin, along with not legal tender. What does it mean?
Those are Morgan silver dollars from the 20s. They were removed from circulation and sent for disposal. A number of smelters around the country had the contract. Look at them together. Can you work out what it says?
Yeah, but I need my... Yeah, this is exactly what I was just talking about. Massing K. Yep, it's that name right there. Massing K. So, should be this one. Use L to move. Mass. And okay, how are we going to move this around? So we're going to move this all the way to the left. We're going to move this one all the way to the left. Then we're going to go for the mass ang. And then move this one all the way over to the right. And then I think this one should do it.
The first coin, MAS. The second, ANG. The third, KAY. The fourth, MET. The fifth, ALS. Masanke Metals.
A metal foundry. Would you like the address?
Would I ever?
1034 Vine Street, Hollywood. We'll finish up here. It's already been a long night, Phelps. See if you can talk them into giving themselves up.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I remembered that because I was like, what the heck does that have to do with anything? I didn't even mean to put the medals together, though. That kind of just happened because I knew to look for Masenke. Okay, how the heck do we get out of here? Man, Mr. Parnell's not gonna be happy. Hope his customers don't mind a little bit of blood in his soup, know what I mean? Alright, Masenke medals, and it looks like everything else is crossed off, but it's after the fact, so again, kind of hard to tell when you've done everything, but that is fine, I suppose. Whoop.
I hope that big wad of cash doesn't weigh you down.
Get your priorities straight, Phelps. We're close to bringing in one of the biggest dope cases of the year, and you're worrying about unsubstantial evidence?
Yeah, I do wonder, I mean, that's straight up illegal what Roy did there, but I wonder how often that happens. You find, like, some bad guys with a wad of cash on them, you just pocket it. I'm sure depending on where you're at in the United States, that happens all the time, right?
Locked. We need another way in.
That was weird, too. They said 1 a.m. for the shipment, but we were there at 10 p.m. And they still were doing some bad stuff. Okay, we need another way in. What can we find? Perhaps over this way? Haha! Looks like we're not going through the front door. Maybe all the way back here. Is that the moon over there? That looks like a very weird moon. Oh, we have our gun, too. Ooh.
You win one more hand, Andy. I'm taking my money and going home. And fuck.
Hey, who the fuck is that?
Okay, I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Put your weapons down.
Okay, we're about to die here. Should have grabbed that weapon, too.
I got you now, motherfucker.
You're covered, Phelps.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
Come on.
Your move, mister. Come get me.
Oh, I'm coming.
You okay?
I'll tell you when I see what's waiting for us at the top.
Waiting for us at the top. The boss battle? The boss battle to end all battles.
Stay down.
Got him.
Find some cover.
Okay, looks like we're still heading up.
I got it.
Okay, one more guy. Oh, no, 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 no. Woo! That was close.
Get in cover.
LAPD, hands up!
Victor Sanders.
You know this guy?
I should have known.
Of course I know Roy. Roy and I have had an arrangement for
Get
many
up.
years.
You're under arrest.
Am I? This
We
should
have a
be
mountain of prima facie evidence, as well as the
You'd
testimony.
be surprised how things have a habit of sorting themselves out. Evidence disappearing. Witnesses that can't be found. Policemen that forget. The impossible becomes probable when you have a client list like mine.
Shut your mouth. Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Working vice can be a thankless task, Phelps. But on behalf of the brass and the moms and dads and the concerned citizens, I'd like to commend you and your partner for smashing this dope ring. Reefer is almost as big a threat to the children of this city as communism.
What about Sanders, Lieutenant?
Leave Sanders to me, Phelps. The chief will be looking after that one personally.
He will be brought to trial.
Phelps, we are celebrating your success. Don't push your luck. Sanders is no longer your problem.
Super rough. Complete reefer madness. Yeah, just having to deal with just letting, you know, suspects go like that. So grimy. So we found all the clues. We missed 2 questions. 327 vehicle damage. Now, how are we still? God, yeah. If you like touch anything, you get some vehicle damage, because I don't think we really hit too much. Sanchez is a family man and would have ratted out his bosses if he saw the evidence stacking against him. Who is Sanchez? There's so many names in this game. It's so hard to keep track. All right, not bad. 5-star case rating on that one.
Your platoon is what remains of recon. I'm folding you into the 22nd. You'll be going up that damned hill tonight.
We're intelligence gathering, sir.
I don't need intelligence, son. I need men who can hold rifles and kill Japs. Tonight, you're a rifle company. We've got cooks, mechanics, and stretcher bearers all going into the line. We aim to break them tonight, Lieutenant.
Good to see you, Hank.
You too, Cole. How's your war?
Not quite what I expected.
As long as I live, I will never get over that sound.
Hey, who's that medic? He'll be killed going out there.
It's Sheldon, the guy from the Osakawa Bridge. That guy's got no fear.
He didn't make it.
I didn't go out there to save him.
What are you saying, man?
I went out there to put him out of his misery, to ease his pain. Do you have a problem with that?
Murder, Corman.
That's war, Lieutenant. Smell the stench. Feel the horse's breath on your neck.
You need help, man.
Call for me tonight, Lieutenant. When you're up on that hill. I've been up there 3 times already. The circles of hell have nothing on Sugarloaf Hill.
Get this madman out of my sight!
Interesting. That was Sheldon from the flashbacks. The setup! Yeah, that was Courtney Sheldon, the guy who's, like, stealing the morphine and distributing it to the gangsters. American Legion Boxing Stadium, 9 p.m.
You like the fight game, Phelps?
I did a little boxing in the Marines. I found it a pretty humbling experience.
Fix you a sandwich, buddy? Corned beef and egg salad, 12 cents. Bologna and ham and cheese, 10.
It's strictly a mug's game. You'll like this fight, though. A plucky limey's about to take a beating from an up-and-coming Negro.
You sound pretty sure about the result.
I ought to be. I got $50 on the black kid. Let's get a ringside seat. That son of a bitch Hammond made a run for his dressing room. Let's find out what's going on.
God damn you, Albert! You get out here right now!
Step back! LAPD! What's going on?
That son of a bitch Hammond has jammed the door.
And who are you?
Carlo Arcaro, I'm his manager.
I'm his trainer.
Interesting attitude to have towards a victorious athlete.
Victorious? We had an arrangement. We had a goddamn arrangement!
That limey bastard was paid to take a nap. He reneged.
And you were out of pocket?
Damn right. Me and a couple of hundred other people.
Stand aside.
He squeezed out the window. I'll put an APB out on him.
Why would we do that? He won the fight fair and square.
To prevent him from getting clipped. He was paid to flop. There was big money riding on this
So are we
fight.
here because you lost money or because we're investigating a prize-fighting racket?
Very funny. Look around and see what you can find. Which is Hammond's locker?
Over by the pinboard, second from the end.
Weird. Yeah, okay. Didn't expect this to be our next case here, investigating a what do you call it? A dive that didn't dive, a failed dive. Yeah. Anyways, a lot to take in there. Yeah, Courtney Sheldon seems insane. I am wondering how that works in the Army, at least back then. Like, you know, if you put a soldier out of his misery, I guess that's considered murder on the field. So I'm assuming that would be like a court martial or something related to that. And then also I was thinking, yeah, what's interesting about World War II is the whole Japanese campaign, which I don't really know anything about. I really want to look like more into that. It's a very interesting thing because when we think of World War II, we think of like Germany and everything, right? So the whole US and Japan campaign, I really want to like learn the specifics of that. Anyways, looks like we got another newspaper here. Alienist. What does alienist mean? Alienist Fontaine working selflessly to help the infirm.
You look troubled.
I'm in a jam, Doctor.
Can I help, Courtney? Is it money?
No, Doctor. That's okay. Do I have your professional confidence?
Whatever you say will never leave this room.
I talked some of the guys in my old unit into doing something, and it's gone wrong. I guess I did it for the wrong reasons, for short-term gain. We came home from China on the Cool Ridge.
The morphine robbery.
That was us. I thought I could get the guys a fair share. Some sort of benefit for the sacrifices that they made in the war. Those guys deserve it, Doctor.
Oh, I'm sure they do, Courtney. But the deserving aren't always rewarded.
Tell me about it, Doc. We shifted our stuff onto this mob-connected guy, and it's been turning up all over town. It wasn't meant to be like this.
The presumption was rather naive, Courtney.
I know that now, Doctor. But people are dying.
Might I venture a few questions?
Sure.
Do your underworld contacts have all the morphine?
No, they don't. We doled it out, hoping we could control it.
Are they pressing you for further allocation?
That's the polite way of putting it, Doctor.
I may be able to help you, Courtney.
Thanks, Doc. It helps just to talk about it.
I mean, I have a solution that will help you financially and salve your conscience.
I'm all ears, Doctor.
I will transact to take all the narcotic off your hands, and you can rest assured that it will all be medically administered. I will use the funds that I no longer require for the purchase of medication and invest them in housing developments.
Housing?
The developments in question are housing projects for former servicemen. Your return will come from the sale of the properties, and your investment will benefit those that you care for most. Does this arrangement meet with your approval?
You're a magician, Doctor.
What is going on there? What? Okay, so he wants Sheldon. Yeah, Sheldon got involved with the mob. The mob's pressuring him, so then he wanted to take the morphine off of Sheldon and use it to treat people, and then take the money that he was going to use to buy treatment medication and invest that into housing projects for army men. But he clearly has, like, some other ulterior motive going down. Yeah, like I said, like, none of this stuff resonated with me as a kid. I don't think I understood what was happening, like, at all. So I'm really trying to pay attention to this backstory, because it should have something to do. It's just very, yeah, it's not really making itself clear just yet. But I am definitely very curious as to what's happening with that Sheldon story. And then also the army flashbacks where we just dealt with Sheldon.
Nothing significant.
Okay, boxing glove with nothing significant. A. Hammond.
There's a phone number we can run by R&I, plus a bunch of names and odds. You're not the only one who likes a flutter, Roy.
A flutter? So these are bookkeeper odds. Harry 18-1, Mervyn 22-1, Ray 19-1. So Mervyn was least likely to win, right? I know nothing about gambling, but 22-1 means like he's unlikely, so the payout's bigger, right? As far as I understand. It's a boxing tape, I guess, to tape your hands, right? Which I forget what that exactly does. Never boxed. Just did Taekwondo for a while. Don't know if there's anything else. We can go out and use the phone. Is there really only one thing to discover? I guess two with the newspaper.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Is that all we're looking at? I mean, yeah. Locations would be the only thing. Boxing stadium not crossed off. I don't know. I didn't see anything else as far as I can interact with. Just do one more little kind of... Oh. Oh. Okay, so that's where he exited. Didn't really give us anything, though.
You better find that cocksucker and you bring him to me.
I feel bad too, Mickey. He guaranteed me he would take the flop.
I guarantee that you will be fish food if you don't bring me... Roy, you out of pocket too?
Mickey? Seems that way.
Don't worry about it. My boys are out looking for him.
Well, you'd better call them off. This is a police matter now. If anything happens to Hammond, I'll testify that you made threats against him.
Who's the Greyhound? He's a frisky one, isn't he?
Cole Phelps? Mickey Cohen.
I know who he is, Roy. I, met his brother-in-law.
I think you had the mixture pretty scared back there.
Met his brother-in-law. I don't remember... Because Mickey Cohen tried to have us killed on the set of Intolerance, right? That's when we dealt with the, them, like, the goons firing at us or whatever. I do believe.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for the following phone number. AL345.
The address for the phone number is the Hotel El Mar, 6294 Leland Way, Hollywood.
Thanks.
Investigate
You know
the
place?
Hotel El Mar.
Flop house. Quarter a night, no questions asked.
Flop house. Man, it's funny. Like, I remembered Reefer Madness, but I don't remember this one at all. Okay, so I'm assuming we're done here. Boxing Stadium is crossed off. I would assume that that means we are done. Again, a little tricky to tell, and it's been like 1,000 years since we've gotten an investigation point also. So we will go ahead and end the episode here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. Consider hitting the subscribe button. Also, if you would like to get involved with the future of this channel in terms of submitting and voting on games, check out the Patreon. Link in the description. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in episode 23. Bye-bye.